Thanks for what you do every day, Detective Dennis. I told you earlier, you're, there as a law enforcement officer, but also as a social worker and trying to ensure that not only are we enforcing the law, and I'm really glad that the legislation tells people if you engage in this, you will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, because that's important. But you're also there, to help these girls, boys, others who are trapped, and help them get the services they need from all the amazing service providers who are in this room and some who couldn't be here tonight. So I'm honored to receive this award, but I will tell you I'm humbled because the real liberators are Teresa and Celia and all of you who are finalists and award winners in the past, and everybody in this room who cares so much about this issue. I didn't know it was named Liberator after a great abolitionist back in the 1800s. I think that's sort of cool. My family first came to Ohio back in 1804, and they were Quakers who came up from North Georgia because they didn't like slavery. And they were conductors on the Underground Railroad. And so I think about that, and they were about emancipation. They were about abolition of slavery, and in many respects, this is now our challenge in this century, at this time, in this city, in this state, to be able to continue to be liberators and to help people not just to escape, but to be able to pull their lives back together to achieve their God-given abilities. And the women who are here tonight, who I've met most of you, in Toledo or in Columbus or Cleveland or Cincinnati already, but the fact that you're willing to share your stories and testify to the horrors you have been through to help others, to me, is perhaps the most important thing that can happen, and truly, you are the liberators. And I thank you for your willingness to do that and continue to do it. I'm honored to continue the fight. As I told some of you tonight, I wish I could do more. And I'm always open to ideas. One final story, just quickly. Teresa, it was probably 2 years ago when we were trying to get photographs out to hotels and to shelters for some missing kids. And Stephen White, who's here with me tonight, was helpful. Our staff got involved with it. And that's when I first became aware of this fact, as Detective Dennis is saying, that unbelievably, you had these missing kids in Ohio, and most of them, in fact, about 2/3 of them, had no photograph attached to their file. And a lot of other information. That's not the only thing that's in this legislation, but one of the main things is just to be able to find these kids quickly before they're found by a trafficker in a shopping mall or at a shelter. And the traffickers know where to go. So really, this legislation came out of your work. You told us what the problem was, and we were able to act, and we'll continue to try to act on behalf of all those people who find themselves trapped. Increasingly, it's also about drugs, and another issue where there is this connection, as again many of the survivors tell me. We have an opportunity here in Ohio not to be fifth in the country in trafficking, but to lead the way, and that's what we're all about. God bless you.